Good Wednesday to you. We've made it safely to the 20th day of October, 2021. I am Dan Kuntz. It's Winning Wednesday. Here we go again. Same prizes we've been giving away the last month or so. You ready to enter? Because if you don't enter, you know you can't win. Once again, a pair of tickets to the VIP spot at the Gateway Cinema out there in Old Station. This is the only way to watch a movie. Trust me on that. You don't have any yelling kids and people kicking the back of your chair and all that other stuff, because it's 21 and older. You can drink alcohol and eat your food right there. Big, comfortable recliners and everything, and great sound system. VIP spot at the Gateway Cinema. Couple of passes. This is one card, but it's good for 2 passes. And you don't have to use them this weekend. You can use them anytime you want between now and May of next year. Winner at ncwlife.com. It's email only. Winner at ncwlife.com. Submit your emails. It's 1 entry per email address. I'll give you the rest of the rules in just a little bit. We're gonna up the ante here a little bit too. We're also going to throw in to the winner. One lucky winner is also going to win the NCW Life Channel mouse pad, in addition to the tickets to the VIP, and an NCW Life Channel mug. And inside the mug, candy. Yes, Halloween candy. I was rummaging through Brenda's office and found the candy. We got Reese's, and Whoppers, and Milk Duds, and Hershey's. So NCW Life Channel mug full of candy. We got an NCW Life Channel mouse pad, and the grand prize winner, well, there's only one winner, VIP tickets, to the Gateway Cinema. It is 1 entry per email address. If you have more than 1 email address, that's cool. You can enter more than once, but you can only enter once per email address. You can't enter over and over and over again. You got to be at least 21, of course, because the VIP, 21 or older. You have to be a VIP. Don't forget about that. If you're not an important person, you can't win. Employees of Solion Broadcasting, Local Telecommunications, and their immediate families are not eligible. Sorry, Rachel. And finally, if you don't enter, you can't win the contest. Winner at ncwlife.com, and I will the contest ends at 10 o'clock this morning, 10 1-0, something like that. And I will email the winner sometime today to let them know that they won. All right, winner at ncwlife.com. I'll give you a little reminder later on. It's been raining, or drizzling, I should say, sprinkles lightly here in the Wenatchee Valley for about an hour. We're going to have light rain in the morning hours. We catch a break this afternoon. Could even see a few sun breaks. This is system number 1. We catch a little break on Thursday. Next system comes in Thursday night into Friday. Then we catch a break on Friday night, and then the big system comes in on Saturday, and we're going to have rain Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday. It's going to be wet. Details are coming up. Busy news, lots of news. It always seems to be that way. Sports, we got highlights. If you were an Astros and a Dodger fan, you had a good night last night. If you were a Braves fan or a Red Sox fan, not so much. And the Wenatchee Panthers girls sports programs got the better of the Wildcats girls sports programs on the soccer pitch and on the volleyball court. We'll talk about that in sports and everything else that you need to start your day. And my guest is Tammy McBride. She's back again. She's the career-based learning something or other. Her official title is so long I forget it. Tammy works at the NCESD, the North Central Educational Services District, and coming up on November 2nd is her annual virtual career expo and conference. So looking to go to school or get a job? Tammy will help you out. We'll talk about that in the back half of the hour. All right, let's begin our festivities with our tour around the valley. Again, it's overcast. Look at that. Isn't that just an ominous-looking set of clouds right there? And that's what we're going to be dealing with most of the morning and into the early afternoon hours. Believe it or not, later on this afternoon, we are going to see a few sun breaks. Sun's not going to come up for a while yet. 7:27 is now sunrise this morning. Sunset tonight, 6:03. That buys us 10 hours and 36 minutes of daylight. Good morning to the Wenatchee Valley from the Cross Camera. Where are we off to next? We are off to see Lake Aniat. That's the Orondo Rock camera. Lake Aniat saying hello. You can see the support wires there on the tower. 97A will be very busy today because 97 on the Douglas County side of the Columbia River on your way up to Chelan has got some significant travel delays. We'll talk about that when we get to news. If you're driving from here to there, Wenatchee to Chelan or up north or vice versa, 97A is going to be your way to go today. And we'll explain why. Camera number 3, downtown Wenatchee, is down there somewhere. from our camera on top of the Cascadian. We have two cameras, one points north, one points south. That's the south one. You can see the cross in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, kind of hovering over the valley, and camera number 4. That's a beautiful view of, I believe, Billy Goat. Yeah, it is Billy Goat. You can see Pateros. Pateros is that little bright splotchy thing in the lower left-hand corner. You can see the Pateros Hilton, the Pateros International Airport, the Pateros Dome, the Pateros Raceway. It's all right down there. Oh, good morning to Okanagan County. I'm a weird person. I just am. Okay, we have a slide to show for you. This is kind of like the slide we showed you yesterday, but we've tweaked things a little bit. As you probably know by now, we're going to have a parade of storms, 3 of them lined up. The first one is visiting us right now, and it's giving us the light rain we're going to have most of the morning before we dry out this afternoon. And then we have another brief storm on Thursday night. We're going to be wet Thursday night into Friday until about noon. So rain from midnight to about noon, that 12-hour period, Thursday night into Friday. We catch a break Friday night, rain Saturday night, catch a break on Sunday, rain Sunday night, rain Monday night, rain Tuesday. We need the rain. It's coming. The snow level, by the way, is going to dip down to about 4,000 feet over the weekend. So you could get some slushy, glushy conditions on the higher passes, specifically Stevens. So there you go. From the National Weather Service in detail. Clouds today, yep, for the most part. Again, a little bit of sunshine expected this afternoon. We'll get up to about 60 degrees. We hit 63, 62 yesterday with that beautiful, that's it for the sunshine and nice weather for quite some time. 43 for the overnight low tonight. Again, the rain should be tapering off about noon. Then we dry out on Thursday. No real weather out there, about 62 for the high on Thursday. Thursday night in the overnight hours. Midnight Thursday night to noon Friday, rain. Probably quite a bit of rain all the way till about noon on Friday. Friday night, the rain tapers off a little bit. Hopefully we'll be dry in Cashmere when we do the Cashmere-Omak football game on Friday night. And then Saturday, you're going to wake up to rain, and it's going to rain all day Saturday, pretty much Saturday night. Sunday, 50% chance of rain, and then more rain on Sunday night, rain on Monday, rain on Tuesday. Sun is going to be taking some significant time off. There you go. Get ready for some wet weather. We need it. We're still in a drought. All right. We have a lot of news to get to, so grab your cup of coffee, your Danish, your donut, whatever it is. Come right back and join us, and we'll give you the news on this Wednesday morning. You're watching Wake Up Wenatchee Valley on the NCW Life Channel.
Kids are resilient. I just love their energy. They bounce back so quickly. I love the stories they tell. I love just their charisma, their character. I love to see that subtle smile that you pull out of a kid, when you start talking with them about something they really like. I just love what I do, and I can't imagine I would be as happy doing anything else.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Sandberg, and I'm running for Wenatchee School Board. As a doctor, parent, and current board member, I'm excited and relieved that our students have now returned to school full-time with precautions in place to keep everyone safe. We're not quite back to pre-COVID times at school, but we are moving in the right direction with the community right behind us. Let's continue to make progress in a thoughtful and respectful manner for all of our students. Vote for Michelle Sandberg for Wenatchee School Board.
9 minutes after the hour, light drizzle and 46 degrees. In downtown Wenatchee, light rain this morning, some sun breaks this afternoon, and then more rain mixed with sun off and on until we get to the weekend, and then a lot of rain on Saturday night, Sunday, and right in to next week. We begin with this story. Quincy police are looking for 2 men they say robbed a man at gunpoint outside a Quincy gas station. This happened early on Monday morning. The victim told police he was washing his car window at the gas station at about 4:15 in the morning on Monday when a black Honda Civic pulled in and 2 men got out of the car. One of the men then pulled a handgun and demanded cash and the victim's wallet. The suspects then reportedly fled out of town southbound on Highway 281 in the Honda. The Honda was later found by a Grant County Sheriff's deputy abandoned near Beverly Burke Road on Highway 243. Quincy Police Department said the Honda had been reported stolen Anyone with information on the suspects is asked to contact the MACC dispatch number at 787-2222 and ask for Detective Brad Poldevart. The state is recommending drivers use 97A through the rest of the week because, well, this is from yesterday. It's a photo of traffic not going anywhere. Yeah, on the Douglas County side of the Columbia River, significant traffic backups on Tuesday. Some areas of the highway were backed up for more than a mile. The road work is expected to continue through Friday. The Washington State Department of Transportation said between 7 a.m. and 4:30 p.m., workers are going to be repairing a failed section of wheel rut chip seal between East Wenatchee and Orondo. Now, WashDOT said flaggers are directing traffic around the work between mileposts 130 and 139, but anybody driving that highway that you see there during those times, you're going to expect significant traffic delays. A Wenatchee man who sexually victimized 3 children and recorded himself doing so is now heading to federal prison for 17 years. 32-year-old Jose Antonio Mendoza was sentenced Monday in federal court in Spokane, 4 months after he pled guilty to 2 counts of producing child pornography. Wenatchee police arrested Mendoza in January of 2020. Federal prosecutors took on the case after investigators found dozens of videos of Mendoza sexually abusing the children while they slept. They also found thousands of other images of child pornography that Mendoza had collected. Once he completes his 210-month prison term, he will spend the rest of his life on federal probation. The number of Chelan County residents who are vaccinated or at least got 1 dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, just about 70% as of Monday. Statistics from the state and Chelan Douglas Health District show 69.79% of Chelan County's residents are now at least partially vaccinated, and 63.49% of the county's residents are fully vaccinated. Douglas County, it's lower. 62.44% of residents have received at least 1 dose of the vaccine, and 56.94% are fully vaccinated. Both counties lag well behind the state rate. The state rate is 78.1% of residents partially vaccinated and 72% of Washington state residents fully vaccinated. The Washington State Patrol says it's losing 74 commissioned officers and 53 civil servants over Governor Jay Inslee's requirement that all state employees be vaccinated against COVID-19. State Patrol Chief John Batiste said yesterday, and I'm quoting now, "We will miss every one of them," unquote. The agency said the departures amount to about 5.7% of its 2,200 member workforce. The personnel losses are spread throughout the state. State Patrol District 6, which covers Chelan, Douglas, Okanagan, Grant, and Kittitas counties, saw 5 commissioned officers losing their jobs. And the Chelan Douglas Health District has become one of the Wenatchee Valley's most high-profile public agencies during the COVID-19 pandemic, but it does a lot more than just monitor the virus. They do a lot. They inspect septic systems, they approve restaurant inspections, they record birth certificates and death certificates, and starting next year, the district is going to expand its hours to the public. The move was approved by the Chelan Douglas Health District Board of Directors on Monday night.
COVID-19 has changed a lot of the ways that we have functioned in the past. And, one of the main things that's come up is that we've been receiving calls all throughout the week. We've been helping customers. And right now, what we would like to suggest is that we move to 4.5 days where we are open. Right now, currently, we are open for 4 days a week from 9 to 5. And so we would like to just extend that to 5 days a week, but on Friday be open from 9 to noon to provide an extra period of time where individuals can come and work with our environmental health specialists or our clerks to get what get their needs met. And we're hoping to make sure that we increase access to the community for some of our different programs. And so that would be starting January 1st, 2022. And so that's what we would like to propose moving forward.
I think just those 3 hours on Friday will be received very well, especially on the environmental side for sure.
Yeah, I would concur with that. I think that's a nice service to afford, especially with the amount of construction going on. I know that your department is stretched right now. And I also know that the people in the building and development community are stretched right now, and having a little bit of time for both teams to work together, I think is good. I think it's a good direction.
And finally, on this Wednesday, if you're watching this show yesterday at this time, and if you weren't, what the heck's the matter with you? We had a spectacular view from our Nanapoc Ridge camera overlooking Lake Wenatchee with the heavy clouds and fog hovering over the lake. It eventually burned off, and our very own Uriah Darby put together this time-lapse video. Check it out. Stunning footage. And by the way, you can look at that video again all you want. It's on our Facebook page. That's what's making headlines at 17 minutes after the hour. The news will come your way again tonight at 5, 6, and 10. We believe in an informed audience, and so that's why we give you a newscast at 5, 6, and 10, anchored by Grant Olson with a preview. Here's the man himself.
Good morning, Dan. Coming up tonight on the NCW Life Evening News, storm system number 1 is upon us, and there are 2 more waiting in the wings. I'll have all the details in your complete North Central Washington weather forecast. And in sports, Eric Granstrom will be here with results from last night's high school soccer and volleyball action, as well as the latest on the Major League Baseball playoffs. That and all the day's news stories coming your way tonight at 5, 6, and 10 on the NCW Life Evening News. We hope to see you then. Dan?
Yeah, we hope to see you then too as well. Grant, don't forget, you got a news tip, you want to drop us a note, we'd love to hear from you. You can go to our Facebook page and use the Facebook Messenger app. You can email us directly at the address that you see at the bottom of your screen. You can go to our homepage, ncwlife.com, and click on the Contact Us icon. We'd love to hear from you. When we come back, we'll have highlights from the American League Championship Series, the National League Championship Series, the Seattle Kraken, and Wenatchee and Eastmont Volleyball, who did battle last night on the east side of the river. Sports is 1 minute away. You're watching Wake Up Wenatchee Valley on this winning Wednesday on the NCW Life channel.
When Mike leaves town, it's a little scary. You never know who might be outside. But we feel safer inside knowing our home is being monitored by a local company. I can check our alarm from just about anywhere. So when we get home, I know it's safe.
Protect your family and save money with a local company. Switch your current security monitoring to Guardian Services from LocalTel. Call Guardian Security from LocalTel now or visit localtel.net to learn more.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether,
we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
"19 minutes after the hour, they were down 2-0. The Dodgers were yesterday afternoon facing the Braves in what was pretty much a must-win in Game 3 of the National League Championship Series, and it didn't look good for the Dodgers. They were down 5-2 at the bottom of the 8th. Cody Bellinger, though, comes through for the Dodgers.
He's at the plate representing the tying run here in the 8th inning. And he sends one high and deep. Way back right center field. We are tied. Cody Bellinger strikes again. The second consecutive fastball
And Cody Bellinger was all over it.
Well, fast forward 3 batters later, Mookie Betts to the plate. Mookie Betts, the hero.
And Betts into right center. And it is down, a base hit. Taylor scores. Betts on his way to second. And the Dodgers have the lead in the 8th. Here's a 2-2. A swing and a miss. He struck him out. He strikes out the side. And the ball game is over. And the Dodgers come off the deck to win Game 3.
As you just saw, Kenley Jansen striking out the side of the 9th inning, earning his first save of the postseason. LA pulls within a game in the National League Championship Series. Boston and Houston played a low-scoring stalemate. Game 4 of the American League Championship Series in Fenway Park last night until Jose Altuve came to the plate for the Astros in the 8th inning.
There it goes to left. Altuve has tied it.
Well, Joe, he's missed his pitches all night, and you knew sooner or later he was going to get his.
The game remained tied until the top of the 9th inning. That's when Houston's Jason Castro came to the plate.
That is a base hit into center. Correa coming to the plate. Astros take the lead here in Game 4. Jason Castro delivers, and Houston's on top 3-2 in the 9th.
The wheels would come off the machine for the Red Sox after that. In fact, Houston scored 7 runs in the 9th inning, when going away 9-2. They evened that series at 2 games apiece. Game 5 of the American League Championship Series this afternoon, 2:08 on FS1. Game 4 of the National League Championship Series tonight, 5:08 TBS. The Kraken finished their gauntlet to begin the regular season. All road games, of course. They had another road game yesterday, and they lost to New Jersey last night, 4-2. Seattle had to play, of course, its first 4 games of the season on the road because they're still putting the finishing touches on Climate Pledge Arena. The Devils raced out to a 2-0 lead before the Kraken got close, but not enough.
Taking here, Tatar walking in, plays it across, they score! Dawson Mercer, his first National Hockey League goal, and it's a beauty. Hughes shooting, puck got through, they score! At 5-on-5, Adam Larson with a shot, got through the rebound, they score! Riley Sheehan gets the Kraken on the board to make it a 2-1 game. And pass for White, not a bad one. Here's Andreas Janssen in front, they score! Jimmy Easy, the redirect. Didn't take the pass cleanly. Jared McCann, key moment in the game, he scores! Jared McCann, wicked wrist shot to make it 3-2. And the Seattle net empty. Puck loose on the near wall. Gathered here by Wenberg. Alex Wenberg crashed into by Severson. Puck taken by Schwartz. Gord, centering try. Broken up by Heischer. Has some help from McLeod. Michael McLeod skates it away. 2-on-1 with Zacha. He scores! An empty net goal to help put it away. Pavel Zacha.
The Kraken finally get to play at home, their first ever home game in franchise history, Saturday night against the Canucks. The Wenatchee Wild play their 3rd game of the BCHL season today. In Chilliwack, it is the BCHL Showcase, and they're taking on the Prince George Spruce Kings, 1 o'clock this afternoon. Then they turn right around for a morning game tomorrow at 10 against Powell River. Eastmont and Wenatchee met in a volleyball rematch last night, this time at Eastmont High School. The Panthers came out on top, 3-1. The Wildcats took the opening set, 25-16, to hand the Wenatchee its first set loss in 7 games, but then the Panthers bounced back to take the next 3. Eric Granstrom was there on the NCW Life channel.
As her coach shows her the placard of how she wants it served, and it goes into the net, and that'll be a win for Eastmont. Hamilton's serve is deep, but returned by McMahon. Up front, Bear. Here's a little touch at the line, and kept alive by Eastmont. Calvillo needed to get it over. She can't. It's going to be a point to Wenatchee, and the Panthers win the 2nd set. Jump serve, tough. Beck on the return. She was up for the challenge. Calvillo from the back line to Joe Barry. Up front to Bear. Set for DeMargin. Again, tried to find a hole in the pond, but Beck is there. Cross court on the set to Peterson. Sprawling down, Joe Barry. Off to Bear. DeMargin. Woolsborne is there. Now a little touch of the net by Eastmont. They got it back across. Bear with a set back side to Nell. She can't get a good hand on it. And a point to Eastmont. Next point for Wenatchee. Wins it. Hamilton serve. to McMahon. Up front to Branham. Now the kill at the net, and that's a point, and that's going to be Wenatchee's set on the kill by Addie Schultz. And a little flick at the wrist. Peterson got it back across. Bear is there to Joe Barry, to to Black, and it is in. Oh my, that's going to be the point. And Abby Black, who's had such a tough night tonight, comes through with the match winner for Wenatchee.
So just being on their court, we got super mental and emotional. It's just like battle of the bridges, you know, like we just got in our heads, but we clutched up. We did.
So talk about what you guys were talking about maybe between the two sets and what was the adjustment that needed to be made?
So the adjustment that needed to be made was just our head game. Like it wasn't our physical game, it was just all mental. Yeah.
Panthers are now 8-0 in league play. They will clinch the Big Nine regular season title with one more victory. To the scoreboard we go, courtesy of our friends at Les Schwab. Afraid of Blank Othello 3-0. Cascade topped Quincy. Chelan shut out Omak. Brewster over Orville. Cascade Christian picked up a road win in Easton. Aniat topped Pateras. Manson shut out Lake Roosevelt. Okanagan beat Liberty Bell. On the soccer pitch at Leibofter Field of the Apple Bowl, Panthers came on top over the Eastmont Wildcats 4-2. Moses Lake dumped Ephrata 5-0. Cascade edged Quincy. Chelan bettered Omak. Okanagan beat Bridgeport. Pateras shut out Manson. And a reminder, we'll be in Cashmere on Friday night for Caribou Trail League football. The Bulldogs take on the Omak Pioneers. As the season begins to wind down, Eric Granstrom will have the call. Pre-game 6:30 kickoff at 7 o'clock. And those are just some of the games that people are playing on this winning Wednesday at 26 minutes after the hour. I had 5 obscure holidays to choose from. I could have done Medical Assistance Recognition Day. I didn't. I'm sorry. We love you anyway. National Youth Confidence Day. National Brandied Fruit Day. National Hagfish Day. Why does hagfish have a day? They're slimy and they look ugly. I don't know. But we love the sloth, the highly unappreciated sloth. Today is International Sloth Day to remind people that sloths are in danger, and they're us that's doing it. Sloths live in the rainforest of Central and South America, and because of deforestation and poaching, sloths are having a hard time of it. Fun facts about sloths. Their metabolism is so slow, they only have to go to the bathroom about once or twice a week. That's impressive. Sloths spend about 90% of their time hanging upside down. That's impressive. The hair on a sloth grows in the opposite direction of most mammals. I did not know that. The hair in a sloth has algae in it. It helps them camouflage themselves from their natural enemies in the trees. Sloths can travel 3 times faster in water than they can on land. They can also hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. That is impressive. Sloths mainly eat buds, leaves, and shoots. Their stomachs take about a month to digest just 1 leaf. That's a pretty slow metabolism. And by the way, sloths are 3 times stronger than the average human being. We love the sloth. Celebrate it today with a sloth. There's a happy sloth. Celebrate it with a sloth that you love. 29 minutes after the hour, today in history. The Convention of 1818 was signed between the United States and the United Kingdom on this date, August 20th, 1818, which gives us that geographical anomaly known as Point Roberts. They didn't quite study the math good enough. Okay, 49th parallel, all the way from the Great Lakes, all the way to the Pacific Ocean. 49th and above, Canada. 49th and below, Washington State and North Dakota and Montana, United States. And then we have Point Roberts, which sticks just below the 49th parallel. Of course, Point Roberts, since the COVID lockdown was pretty much a ghost town, they're kind of back open again now. That's good news for them because 80% of their economy relies on Canadians. A number of years ago, there was they had a referendum of some kind saying, you know, this is kind of weird that we have this little geographical anomaly. So do you want to just quit and join Canada? And the folks in Point Roberts said, nope, we'll stay Americans. So there you go. Point Roberts. Still kind of weird. Never been there. Always wanted to. This is the 70th anniversary of one of the darkest days in college football history. It became known as the Johnny Bright incident. Johnny Bright was the starting quarterback for the Drake Bulldogs. He was an African-American. They were taking on Oklahoma A&M, the Aggies, who are now known as Oklahoma State Cowboys. Well, the footage is alarming, to say the least. Oklahoma A&M, the players said, we are going to target Johnny Bright. We're going to knock him out of the game. The student newspaper at Oklahoma A&M and the local newspaper, the News Press, said that Bright is a marked man. A&M students, look at this, Boom. He didn't do anything. He just handed the ball off. That was the first play of the game, by the way, the very first play of the game. That's what happened to Johnny Bright. Hard to believe. The president of Oklahoma A&M University denied anything happened, even after the evidence, the newspaper, the film, it's all there. The president of Oklahoma A&M said, nothing to see here. We didn't do anything. We're fine. I don't know what you're talking about. They covered it up. How did you cover that up? They covered it up for half a century. It was never discussed. As far as Oklahoma A&M was concerned and Oklahoma State, they just said, no, it never happened. On September 22nd, 2005, 22 years after Johnny Bright died, Oklahoma State apologized to Drake University. 70 years ago today. The Saturday Night Massacre, 48 years ago today. Archibald Cox, the special prosecutor for the Watergate case, was making headway. He was issuing subpoenas. He was getting the truth. Richard Nixon said, we can't have that. So he told the Attorney General of the United States, Elliot Richardson, to fire Archibald Cox. Elliot Richardson said no, so Nixon fired him. The Deputy Attorney General, William Ruckelshaus, wouldn't fire him either. If you're watching NBC News on the night of Saturday, October 20th, 1973, this is what you saw.
The Tonight Show will not be seen tonight, so that we may bring you the following NBC News special report.
Some things I feel very deeply about are at stake, and I hope that I can explain and defend them steadfastly.
Good evening. The country tonight is in the midst of what may be the most serious constitutional crisis in its history. The president has fired the man you just saw, the special Watergate prosecutor, Archibald Cox, and he has sent FBI agents to the office of the special prosecution staff and to the Attorney General and the Deputy Attorney General, and the president has ordered the FBI to seal off those offices. Because of the president's action, the Attorney General has resigned. Elliot Richardson, who was appointed Attorney General only last May in the midst of the Watergate scandals, has quit, saying he cannot carry out Mr. Nixon's instructions. Richardson's deputy, William Ruckelshaus, has been fired. Ruckelshaus refused, in a moment of constitutional drama, to obey a presidential order to fire the special Watergate prosecutor. So here is where we stand. The president has offered a compromise designed to circumvent a court order which would have required him to turn over the secret tapes to a federal judge. He has lost his attorney general in a dramatic resignation. Mr. Nixon then tried to get the deputy attorney general to fire the special Watergate prosecutor, and when the deputy attorney general wouldn't do it, he was fired. Then Mr. Nixon got the solicitor general to do the job and named him the acting head of the Justice Department. And half an hour after the special Watergate prosecutor had been fired, agents of the FBI, acting at the direction of the White House, sealed off the offices of the special prosecutor, the offices of the Attorney General, and the offices of the Deputy Attorney General. That's a stunning development, and nothing even remotely like it has happened in all of our history.
I remember that. As you might imagine, that didn't go over too well with the American public, the Saturday Night Massacre. And finally, 44 years ago today, October 20th, 1977, Ronnie Van Zant, Steve Gaines, and Cassie Gaines, along with their road manager and both pilots from Leonard Skinner, died when their plane crashed into a densely wooded swamp in Mississippi. The rest of the band was seriously injured in that crash. The cause of the crash that took the lives of 3 members of Leonard Skinner, their road manager, and both pilots, the cause of the crash, the plane ran out of gas. The Stu birthdays at 34 minutes after the hour. To the people of his generation, he's considered the greatest baseball player ever. He's certainly the greatest switch hitter in baseball history. Of that, there's no doubt about it. The Mickey Mantle would have been 90 years old today, died of cancer at the age of 63 in 1995. The 1956 Triple Crown winner, one of the rarest and most difficult feats in all of sports, is to win the Major League Triple Crown. He did that In 1956, 3 times an MVP, 20 times an All-Star. His 18 World Series home runs still is the all-time record. 7 World Championship rings, and inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1974. We miss the great Mickey Mantle. We also miss Jerry Orbach, the Broadway star, but always best known as Lenny Briscoe for 273 episodes of Law and Order. Jerry Orbach, who died of cancer in 2004 at the age of 69. He was born in the state in 1935. We miss Tom Petty. Would have been 71 years old today. Tom Petty, of course, passed away a number of years ago at the age of 66. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Vice President of the United States, the 49th Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, is 57 years old today. Snoop Dogg. Oh, there's Kamala. There's Snoop Dogg. He's 50 today. Somebody should probably tell him. And happy birthday to John Krasinski. Jim Halpert from The Office. Now he's making movies. John Krasinski, 42 years old today. Happy birthday to John. Going to take a break. When we come back, we have an opinion from Mike Mad Dog McDotty and my conversation with Tammy McBride from the North Central Educational Services District. But a reminder, it's Winning Wednesday. Yep. Up for grabs again, like it has been for the last month or so. A pair of tickets to the VIP spot. The only way to watch a movie. At the Gateway Cinema, the VIP spot. Big comfortable chairs. Alcohol is allowed. Nice food. They'll bring it to you. It's the only way to watch a movie. And I got 2 tickets, and you can use them for any movie playing at the VIP spot between now and May of next year. And if that wasn't enough, we're going to throw in an NCW Channel Life Pad. There you go. A mouse pad, I should say. NCW Life Channel mouse pad. An NCW Life Channel mug. There you go. And inside the mug, candy. Winner at ncwlife.com. Winner at ncwlife.com. 1 entry per email address. Please. We'll keep track of these things. Got to be at least 21. You got to be a VIP. Employees of Solion Broadcasting and Local Telecommunications are not eligible. Sorry, Uriah. If you don't enter, you can't win. All right? We'll do the drawing shortly after 10 o'clock this morning. You're watching Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. We'll be right back.
Green Motion e-bikes have rolled into Wenatchee. We've got fun, affordable e-bikes for the whole family. Portable e-bikes that fit right in the trunk of your car. Fat tire mountain bikes plus unique vintage style bikes you won't find anywhere else. Get some exercise with pedal assist or just cruise up to 20 miles per hour with the throttle. Starting under $1,000, Green Motion e-bikes are affordable fun for the whole family.
Our experience with NCW Life has been amazing.
People think television and they think it's this huge production thing. It's really expensive.
It's crazy how affordable it is. I couldn't believe it.
It's not as expensive as we thought it was going to be.
I would say I was really surprised to see that it was actually comparable to radio ads or print media.
It was really affordable.
Different birds enjoy different types of foods, so it's important to offer all the right things for the birds you want to attract. Sound complicated? It doesn't have to be. Our Flying Start Combo is an all-in-one feeder that attracts all the birds in your backyard, with seed, suet, nuts, and fruit. Stop by our store to find out how you can get started feeding the birds. Wild Birds Unlimited. We bring people and nature together.
The Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center brings you Vibrant Motion, a new hour-long exercise program featuring local instructors Connie Townsend and Pat Robbins. Each week, we'll bring you a new episode with aerobics or Tai Chi. We promise you'll get a heart-pumping, low-impact workout regardless of your age. Join us for Vibrant Motion, weekdays on the NCW Life channel. Check your program guide for airtimes.
Counterplay inside, picking his way back to the 10, to the 5,
High school sports is back, and NCW Life Channel's got you covered. Tune in for football, girls soccer, and volleyball right here. Thanks to our sponsors Charter College, Confluence Health, Diggs Heating and Air Conditioning, and Global Car Care. Follow all the action of high school sports on your local TV station, the NCW Life Channel.
Land Wireless is your Verizon authorized retailer featuring the latest iPhone and Android devices. Personal or business, they have the plan and the customer service you're looking for.
In these challenging times, Bear Foods is open and ready to help. From health to diet to home, we are here to take care of your needs. Bear Foods, the good food store.
From home furnishings to the latest in home entertainment technology, Deepwater Home and Electronics can provide the selection and the connection for your wireless world.
Are you frustrated because you feel like you aren't getting the internet speeds you pay for? One of the most common ways to test your internet connection is called a speed test. These are free and easily located on the internet and can tell you how fast your internet is. However, for certain reasons, these tests may not always be accurate. A speed test shows you how fast a file can be downloaded to the computer you're running the test on. However, there are many things that can affect the speed of that download besides the speed of the internet going into your home. A few of the things that can affect your internet speed are poor Wi-Fi signal, other wireless signals interfering with the wireless signals coming from your router, other devices in your home draining your bandwidth, your computer or phone running apps programs in the background that you aren't aware of, slowing your entire device. Any of these things can slow down your internet. Your internet is like water flowing down a pipe. There's a big pipe bringing internet to your local area, and a smaller pipe coming off of that bringing internet to your home address. Your router is just another pipe that brings the internet inside your house, and every device inside your home is like a pipe connected to the router. Just like with water, if any of those pipes along the way are too small for the amount of internet that needs to flow through for a family, the flow for everything down the line will be much slower. It's a lot like trying to push all the water going into your house through a small straw. Also, again, just like with water, if everyone in your home is using the internet at once, any individual device may not be able to receive the full flow of the internet. It's like your whole family trying to drink out of that small straw all at once. If you're struggling with internet that is slower than expected, make sure that all of the devices that your internet flows through are working correctly, and check all devices in your home for background programs that may be using the internet. If everything still appears to be working correctly, contact us and we'll be able to help.
Hey, this is Mike Mad Dog McNally, and everybody is entitled to my opinion. Now, we have a new executive director for the Numerica Performing Arts Center, Mr. J. Woody Lotz. Now, Mr. Lotz has been a tour manager and a producer for theaters in Seattle, and he's demonstrated remarkably good sense by moving from the West Side to Wenatchee to be Numerica's executive producer. Now, I met him recently, and I observed his passion for the arts, and particularly for our very own remarkable entertainment venue, the Numerica Performing Arts Center. Hey, so do yourself a favor, get on the PAC's mailing list and make it a point to take in some of the great entertainment that the PAC has to offer. You'll thank me. This is Mike Mad Dog Magnati, and that's my opinion.
Welcome to Crunch Pack, the #1 supplier of sliced apples and a premier employer in the Wenatchee Valley. We are looking to add new members to our Crunch Pack team. We offer full-time work with great benefits and a safe environment with fantastic people. As a part of the Crunch Pack family, you'll find a home that's all about helping you thrive and succeed. Come see what Crunch Pack can do for you. Apply today at 300 Sunset Highway in Cashmere or online at crunchpack.com.
If you are looking for dependable car service and repair, visit the good guys at Quick Lube and Tune. They've been keeping cars and trucks in the Wenatchee Valley running smooth for 35 years. Quick Lube and Tune is your hometown shop for a 10-minute oil change, complete tune-ups, alignments, brakes, mufflers, air conditioning service, and more. Get more life out of your vehicle by bringing it to the local guys you can trust at Quick Lube and Tune on South Wenatchee Avenue.
For more than 56 years, Crown Furniture and Mattress has been serving North Central Washington with the same principles we were founded on, offering the best quality, great value, incredible comfort, honesty, integrity, and of course, made in the USA. Because so much of our inventory is made in America, it has alleviated a lot of the shortages companies are experiencing nationwide. We are overstocked and ready to deliver. So stop by and see us today or visit us online at www.crownfurnitureandmattress.com.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere is your place for famous blues, brews, and barbecue. We are your one-stop bar and grill, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Hi, Justin here, owner of Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere. Looking for a fun night out? Join us at Club Crow. We have live bands to rock the night away, comedy to make you laugh, and if that's not enough, we have poker every Monday and Wednesday night. Club Crow in Cashmere has it all. Check out our Facebook event page for dates and times. Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere, the coolest place in town.
Hey folks, Carrie from Blueberry Hills. A chill is in the air and it's a perfect time for some old-fashioned comfort food like our amazing Eggs Benedict, chicken fried steak, French dips, soups made from scratch, or fruit pies fresh from the oven. The crowds might be gone, but we're still here for you folks, so bring an appetite and a friend to Blueberry Hills in Manson, where you pick, you sit, you eat, and you visit. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 to 3. wildaboutberries.com.
Wake Up Wenatchee Valley is back. We're on the roof, well, not the roof, on the top floor of the North Central Educational Services District building. If we were on the roof, the authorities would be coming. On November 2nd, it's not only Election Day, but we are inviting you to elect to attend the annual, 8th annual North Central Educational Services District Job Fair and Career Expo and Career and Go to School Expo. What the? Tammy McBride is joining me. What is it actually called? I forgot already.
It's the North Central Educational College and Career Expo and Conference.
Okay, that's a bigger title than I anticipated.
Yeah, we extended it because of the conference piece this year.
Right, there's a couple of changes to it. In a nutshell, if you're a youngster and you're either thinking about a career or thinking about college, it's time to start making those decisions, and in one fell swoop, you can interview yourself to some of the college recruiters or possible employer if you want to jump right into the job market. And this year it's all virtual.
Yes, yeah. In the past it's been in person. We've had loads of buses with a ton of students, and the last 2 years this is our second being virtual. It's on the same platform, and they just don't have to take a bus. so no buses, no substitutes, just right there, right in front of them. So. But
it's still a good chance for you to talk one-on-one with somebody who might be interested in either hiring you and starting a career, or if you want to continue your higher education, you can talk to some of the schools.
Yeah, all businesses have a booth just like they've had in the past with a table, although this year obviously virtual. It allows them to explore different businesses or colleges and universities, and with the text-based chat tool that they have on the Brazen platform, which we are using, it kind of reminds me of the old AOL messaging where it chimes at you and you know that a student is talking to you, and it's all chat-based, so yeah.
In your job, for those of you who don't know, she's the career-based, what's your official title? I'm sorry.
Career Connected Learning Specialist.
Have you been hearing from employers? We all know there's a labor crisis in North Central Washington. Have you been hearing from big-time employers who are calling you up and say, Tammy, I need warm bodies. Can you send people my way? Have you been busy?
Yeah, actually, you're not the first to say that. We've had quite a few. In fact, our aerospace joint apprenticeship committee, the AJAC, they do youth apprentices. In fact, where a while ago they said that it's hard to get businesses, but now they just are wanting warm bodies. They don't mind putting through kids and young youth, or 18 plus, on just training and manufacturing and just getting them in there, and they will put them through the whole program. But yeah, there's a lot of, actually in our expo, there's quite a few that are saying that they are hiring, and it's not just 18 plus, it's some youth. So internships and apprenticeship are all on our expo. So.
What would be your advice to say a 15-year-old who has general social and communicative skills, doesn't really know what they want to do. You sit down with a 15-year-old and say, this is a growth industry. If you get into this now after either college or whatever vocational education you need, you're going to be in an industry that's going to be taken off, and you're not going to be laid off when you're 40. Some of those hot jobs that are coming down the pike that they need to know about.
Oh, for sure. There's so many. In fact, we've got over 50 businesses that are already joining us, and I mean, just taking the opportunity to explore each booth and seeing what they have to offer, and just knowing that the world is at your feet right now, because really there's a ton of businesses that are giving hiring bonuses, and just to sign on with them, they'll put people through extensive training. So having those skills at hand is the most important thing right now that you can pretty much get, not to say for free, but I mean, it's a time right now where I don't think we'll see this in the past. I don't think this is something that has been a problem. So I think this is definitely something to check out.
And even though no location is recession-proof here in the North Central Washington area with our increasingly diversified economy, we kind of have that safety net that a lot of communities don't have, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
For those people who want to stay here and live here and
for
put down roots here, right?
Yeah, and this is regional, so it's not just Chelan, Douglas County. This is a regional event. We have regional partners and businesses and colleges. So it's definitely if you are looking to stay in the same place, great, you can find it. But there also are some other opportunities as well if you are wanting to look somewhere else.
Are you seeing a trend with more people just jumping right into the job market and finding a career because they have a good grasp of what they want to do, as opposed to those who they're floating and they want to keep their education going until they find their niche in life? What's the college upper education ratio to those people who are jumping right into a career right out of high school or even before high school?
I think it goes both ways. I mean, there's quite a few people that are doing that. They have something that are completely focused, but a lot of the shift that we've been seeing is because there's so many different things available to them now. You're seeing quite a few people taking that step back, saying, is this something that I really want to be doing? What else is at my feet? And I would, if you're thinking that you want to change, or, if you don't even really know what you want to do, I think this is a time to get on that and start looking and, exploring.
The event on November 2nd, can you actually learn how to get a job? I mean, can you learn how to write a job application and that kind of stuff? Is that all there?
Yes. So what's new this year, and I'm glad that you asked, is that it's not just the expo piece with a bunch of booths that youth can get in there and explore. We're offering the first regional career-focused conference for students. So we have a list of over 8 different presenters there's going to be live broadcasts throughout the day, throughout the 3 hours. We also have a morning keynote to start us off. So a lot of those presentations, I have a list here, is how to promote yourself with Holly Flick, Financial Aid 101 with Gabby Fernandez, your digital footprint with Annalie Cavallo, with the NCW Tech Alliance. We've got Apprenticeship 101, What's Your Superpower with Diane Navarro. We've got Rockin' Resumes with Maria Maravilla, and we have interviewing tips for success with Stella Hoschkel. She's a human resource manager for Chemicon, and then Entrepreneurship 101, which is Jenny Rosanasatian. So we've got quite a list, and then like I said, it's 20-minute sessions that they can jump in. It's a come and go as you please, so you don't have to stay the entire time. And then for those that do participate and enter the event and explore, they're actually able to receive recordings if they missed one while they're during another session. So lots going on, and I think I said Rigo Garcia is our morning keynote to kick us off, just giving us a whole awesome day. So.
And then most of the major colleges and universities in the Pacific Northwest will be represented as well. They'll have somebody there from, you name it, from UW and PLU and UPS to Wenatchee Valley College and every place in between. So if you're looking to expand your education,
yeah,
you can pick a college there as well.
Yeah, and it's not just for like high school students. It's for college age as well. And really, I would almost say anybody is willing to join. So make a part of your curriculum for the day and head in there for 30 minutes and you can get more than you probably think. So
oh, that's a good. You brought something up. How much does this cost, Tammy?
It's free.
There you go. There you go. Let's end this where we began. If we planted the seed, and we hope you have, again, it's Tuesday, November 2nd. You shouldn't be able to forget that day. It's also Election Day. How does one go about, I'm in, they say, where do I sign up, what do I do? Help me out, Tammy.
Yeah, so you can join us, look through our website. It's at bit.ly/ all capitals letters NCW Expo 2021. And you can also go on our NCESD website. And we can help you, or you can contact me. So
that's easy enough.
Yeah.
Tammy McBride in this beautiful office. We're filming this, by the way, on Tuesday afternoon. This is going to be airing on Wednesday when the weather isn't going to be quite so good. So, and you do have a beautiful campus. You
yes.
absolutely do.
Yes,
so,
we do.
Tammy, it's good to see you. Don't be a stranger.
Thanks, Dan. You too.
Say hi to Michelle and the whole crew here, will you?
Okay, I will. Yeah. Definitely.
I love talking to you guys. You're watching Wake Up at Wenatchee Valley. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. ColorFX has moved their shop to a larger location to expand their services, including adding in a state-of-the-art large format printer. They got it. You need banners? They got them. You need vinyl decals for your cars, trucks, vans, or trailers in just about any size? Yeah, they got it. ColorFX has also been providing fun swag and clothing for local churches and high schools around our valley for decades. Support your local print shop. Call ColorFX in Cashmere today.
At Wenatchee Powersports, we proudly offer the Polaris product line. Polaris builds the highest quality side-by-side in the industry, with off-road capability that's second to none. The Polaris pre-order program allows customers to purchase the vehicle they want without having to select from limited dealer inventory. The Wenatchee Valley has year-round access to some of the best ORV trails in the Northwest. Start your adventure here at Wenatchee Powersports.
Country, land of Pat Armstrong, Ford Lincoln, home of the lifetime warranty. That'll sure get you thinking.
Get ready for fall and winter with a new or used truck or SUV from North Central Washington's four-wheel drive headquarters, Pat Armstrong Ford Lincoln on 3rd Street in East Wenatchee.
Land of Pat Armstrong, Ford Lincoln, you're in Ford Country.
All right, before we do the weather forecast, one more reminder, it's Winning Wednesday, same prize as we've been giving away for the last month or so, a pair of tickets to the VIP spot at the Gateway Cinema, so get yourself signed up. Winner at ncwlife.com, winner at ncwlife.com, one entry per email address. We're going to throw in an NCW Life Channel mouse pad as a special bonus gift and an NCW Life Channel mug. Pretty cool, with candy in it that I stole from Brenda's office. All right, let's do the forecast from the National Weather Service. The rain has tapered off a little. Okay, well, we're not doing the mountain passes. The rain has tapered off a little bit, but we're not done with it yet. We're going to see some sprinkles for off and on for most of the morning. Then we'll see some sun breaks in the afternoon. We'll get up to about 60. Should be dry tonight, 43 for the overnight low. Dry on Thursday, but don't be fooled, because come Thursday night, more rain. It's going to rain from midnight Thursday night all the way to about noon. On Friday, we dry out a little bit on Friday night. Then the next system comes through late Friday night while we're sleeping into Saturday. Rain Saturday night, a few breaks from the rain on Sunday, more rain Sunday night, right on into Monday, right on into Tuesday, perhaps even into next week. This is the first of 3 rain-making weather systems that are heading our way through about the middle to the late part of next week. A long, wet period is heading our way. All right, that's it for us. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.